What's up, guys? I'm Riley, and this is Legacy Farms. Uh, we haven't been on YouTube since our first video that we said we were going to start doing YouTube, and there's a lot of factors to that. One being the weather's been terrible, and then we've filmed probably 10 videos and not been happy with the product, so we just threw it out. We've since bought 2 cameras, didn't like one, got the other. We're shooting off of our new iPhones, and we'll see how that goes. I think it's better. It's going to be a lot easier for me to shoot it off of the iPhone. So, big update today. But first, we got to run to the feed store and get some straw. So, I'm going to bring you guys along with me for that. Let's just get down to it. I don't get any cheaper, but I did get a little buck. That'll work. I'll do some reading tonight. We'll see you back at the house. All right, well, we're back here at the house, and you can see behind me we've got 6 bales of straw here. We're gonna give our first critters on the farm some straw. We've got terrible weather coming this week. We've got single, maybe some negative digits, and about a foot of snow. So real quick, let's just talk about my business venture, my first business venture of the farm, and that's this 2025 Delta 16-foot livestock trailer. We bought this thing a couple months ago, and we're going to use it as a rental trailer. We've kind of been getting some ducks in a row. Getting insurance on it has been a real chore. So much harder than I thought it would be to get a insurance company to cover a livestock trailer for just an individual, you know. So that's been a challenge. It's come in super handy, and it's already paid for itself in a big way. Reasoning with that is, with all of this terrible weather coming, and we don't have our barn built yet. That's probably going to come March, April sometime. We've got babies, and we've got quite a few of them. You know, these are, let me hop in here. These are Hereford hogs, and they're a heritage breed. They're gorgeous little fellas. We're happy with them. We have 14 pigs. This is our second set, and like we said, we're gonna put 2 more bales of straw in here. I should clean this out, what's in here, but it's kind of keeping a bottom insulation layer. So we're just gonna put 2 more bales of straw in here. I think 5 more days. If we can make it through this Arctic blast, it's supposed to be up in the 50s in 5 days, and these guys can get back to their pen and get back to life where they were. And we'll show you that.
Well, there's always something that you've forgotten. Today, it was my knife. So unfortunately, I had to struggle through all of these bales to get this twine off.
If you learn something, you stick around here for very long. We'll be in here rooting around and farting around. So now that we got that in here, we'll go check out the store Yeah, that's right, farm store. And then we'll go check on the big pigs. So stay with me. So, get away from this thing a little bit so you can see it. But we've got big plans. Right behind me here is a 10 by 16 portable shed that we're gonna try to do a self-serve farm store. We're gonna do our garden stuff out of it. We've got some freezers and stuff. It's gonna be self-serve. I'm gonna set it up with either SimpliSafe or Ring cameras, and you know, we'll give it a go. Worst case scenario, someone steals $1,000 from us with stuff in there. We're not gonna keep a whole pig or a whole beef in there, but we are gonna sell USDA cuts, pork and beef. We're working with another farm. We're gonna do some tradesies, beef and pork back and forth. They only have beef in theirs, and we would only have pork in ours. So we're gonna do a little tradesies. But if you look here on the ground, and you know what this thing is, well, you're probably a bit wiser than I am. That is a 1980s running gear for a hay wagon, and we're gonna put that under the store. And you're probably thinking, this guy's an idiot. Why would he want the store to be that mobile? You're correct, I am an idiot, but I need it to be mobile because we're gonna use it for our pumpkin patch too. We've got a lot going, so if you just hang on and give us a chance to figure this YouTube thing out, you'll probably like this channel. But we've got a lot going. The pumpkin patch, we've grown pumpkins for the last 4 years probably, and we haven't ever done the patch. We sold a farm, we moved, yada yada. We just never had the time to do the pumpkin patch. So we're doing it this year. We're home, we're on the farm. There's no reason not to do the pumpkin patch. We're gonna use the store as a vending and admission, merch kind of thing like that. 3 months out of the year, and the other 9 is gonna be a store. Hopefully it's the only year that we have to use it for both. Maybe one or the other pays enough for a building. I don't know. But we're gonna put that running gear under it maybe later this week. It actually kind of thawed out today. It's kind of muddy and nasty. I'm not climbing under that. Not today. Maybe tomorrow. So there's nothing to show on the inside of that building. It's pretty bare. It is used. We bought it off a marketplace, and it needs some love. So nothing to show today, but stick with us, and there's going to be probably a series coming of building our own store. The building's already built. You know how it is. All right, guys, this is move farther away. You move farther away. All right, guys, so this is our Earth Outdoor wood furnace. It has been just a workhorse. It's gave us no issues this year. It's burnt minimal wood. We've got a 55-gallon barrel. And when I fill it up today, I'm gonna clean out some of the ashes before this winter storm. When I fill it up today, it will have created a barrel and a half of ashes in 4 months or something like that. So it has not burnt much wood. I thought that I would have already had to go and cut more wood, and I've only burnt, I don't know, a third to half of my wood that I had prepared. So let's get the ashes cleaned out and get some wood in it, and we'll go see the big pigs.
Sometimes taking that extra 5 seconds to put on your safety equipment is worth it. You're about to see why.
Hot. well, that should get us by till late tonight. I'll throw some more wood in it just for precaution, and then the moment nobody's waited for. Let's go see the big pigs.
A constant question we ask ourselves on the farm is now the time for the investment. While the Ford Ranger does everything we need it to, it does it all poorly. I ask myself daily, is a side-by-side currently worth the investment, or should that money be used elsewhere?
Well, this is kind of on the back side of our farm, so I didn't want to bring the Ranger back here. But I'm not so sure I'm going to get this thing out either. I may have to go get the tractor. That would be unfortunate. So.
It would be well within reason to say that we were unprepared for winter. None of our water systems lasted more than 32 degrees. Everything was a frozen icicle, including our fermented feed. So everything has gone back to just dry, plain feed, and it is noticeable the difference in the scat. You can see clearly leftover bits of material that you wouldn't see in the fermented feed. The water pans are frozen twice a day. The amount of work that we have to do is enormous because of the lack of preparation that we had. In fairness, though, we did believe truly that we had made it through the worst of winter. We may have a few cold mornings, but we didn't think that we were going to get into the sub-zeros. Looking into the next week, we're facing negative 20 degrees with a wind chill, and we are just unprepared for that in every way. Hopefully we're able to keep everything warm and alive throughout this, but I can anticipate that there's going to be an immense amount of effort that goes into keeping everything alive and everything healthy.
Oh, you guys bite me too often. I get nervous. They got pretty good bites on them, so oh well, I'll have to scarf them off the ground. Like I said earlier, thank you so much for watching this video. Like and subscribe. We'll go in more depth on everything else. I'm sorry it's been so long and we still suck at this, but we'll catch you on the next one.